Uh, all right, we are heading to this series of coal drift mines that were located above a creek. The only way to get to it is to walk a section, not a long section, but just a short section of this rail bed that actually goes back to the 1890s. All this was constructed, carved out by hand and dynamite, and we're coming up to a huge trestle that was actually constructed in the late 1890s. So there's a series of coal drift mines that are along the creek, above the creek. So that's what we're coming to see. You don't know if they're open or not, but the drift mines, such, they go back to about 1910, best guess. So anyway, got some storm clouds coming. Hopefully they're not going to hit us, and we'll see what we can find. We're coming around to the trestle right now. So this is the trestle right here. It's a pretty high trestle, steel girder trestle, and you got the creek down below, so we're going to be deviating off this way. So this is an active trestle, so we don't want to go across it or anything. That's not our plan, but we're going to be looking for some of these coal drift mines that'll be down in this direction. So Mr. Box, he's going to make his way on down. So look back around the corner. So, all right, see if we can get on down. Okay, it started pouring down, raining. Got the trestle right over here. Got the creek. Had to slide all the way down here, but this is one of the first drift mines right here. They actually had a tramway line, if you can believe it or not. Actually ran along the bank right here. But get over here and see what this looks like. Okay, not the best weather to be doing this, but did find it, and it looks completely flooded right there, just completely flooded. So there's several more that we're going to check out. This rain dissipates a little, but that's one of the mines right there. So Mr. Box is coming on up. So, all right. Okay, let's take a little break. It's still raining, but not as severe as it was. Mr. Box, he proceeded on down this way. He's got about another 100 more yards. He's out ahead of me. He's looking for these other drift mines. And I just took shelter in this abandoned closed drift mine right here. It's a perfect place to get out of the weather. So we're going to see if we can catch up with him here in a minute. But that was an excellent place to shelter from the heavy rain. Okay, so we came through all that jungle over there. We had to seek shelter under this big rock overhang for quite a while, and so just couldn't really do any filming, too wet. And so, but we've made it to this tramway line right here, and you see somebody uses it maybe for a hunting path, you know, hunting trail or service road. but the creek is right there. The trestle is way further down that way that we've passed. So there should be several mines over here near the bottom of this huge bluff right here overlooking the creek. So we're just going to follow this. It's been turned into a service road, but this was originally a minecart tramway rail line right here. So we'll see what else we can find. We're already wet, so what the heck. Okay, so we've moved a little further down the tramway line and we've come across one of the drift mines right here. Mr. Box, as usual, man, he's ambidextrous. He's got some energy, and it's he's gonna check and see if there's an opening up top. But these mines go back to around 1910, rough estimate, and it's hard to say how long they stayed in service. So, okay. You want to keep heading on down, check the other ones?
Yeah,
yeah, we got to come back this way anyway. But yeah, so he said there's a little bit of digging. We could get in, but the top cover fell. You can see Josh is putting his hands on. So this is a very considerably large coal drift mine. So, and the drift mines, you know, run parallel to coal seam. Along with the red ore mines, drift mines, they run parallel to the ore seam. So anyway, we're going to keep walking down here. There's several more on this line. So like I said, we're already wet. Looks like we're in the jungle, and we got the creek right there. So maybe we can take a bath afterwards. Okay, we're still following the tramway line. There's no service road on this one, so due to a huge wash back there. But we're coming down. We notice this. Looks like a pair of eyes. It's just a natural cutout in the rock right here. Just looks like a skull eye looking at you. So we're gonna keep walking on down. See what we can find. We've just come along the tramway line. You got the creek there, and it's amazing. The tramway line has just about no obstructions, you know, thick overgrowth or anything. So this is one of the mines right here, and this is an impressive top cover. You can see all this stuff has come down, but it is open. Mr. Box has just verified it's open, so maybe after all this hiking and rain, maybe it'll be worthwhile. But there are several more further on down, so this took quite an effort to get here. Quite an effort. So we're hoping it'll pay off to see some of these mines. But that's impressive. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. And Mr. Box is gonna do a quick recon right here. See if it's even worth checking out. I mean, I'm thinking this thing should go, but he's gonna find out here in just a second.
You got that floor jack ready, right?
I do.
Oh yeah.
It should be pretty big. Look all right?
One second, get my light on. You got the one with your throw?
You want me to hand that to you?
Not a wide beam. Give me one that's got resistance.
You need one of mine?
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know if the battery got wet.
It could have gotten wet. Yeah, give me just a second.
Okay.
I'm going to get him one of my lights. That water may have damaged his batteries on his light, so he's going to check. So, be right back. Okay, so I take a break. I toss him his backpack. He's changing out batteries. It's that's one thing when you do this kind of stuff. Better bring a lot of good batteries, man. Rechargeable, high lumen. So that's what he's doing right now. So be right back. He says it looks like it goes, so I'll come back when he starts heading off into it. Okay, Mr. Box, he's going on into the mine. Says it's pretty good, roomy, keeps going, so he's headed on off. I'm going to head on in there in just a second. And try to catch up with him. But pretty interesting. I mean, these are these are out in the middle of nowhere. Took some effort to get here. So just check and see what it looks like on the inside. All right. Oh yeah. That looks pretty good. So, not bad. Not bad at all. So, coal seam. Now, it's a little bit, well, you got some water in here. It could be about 3 feet. Not sure. But we'll head on down there and join Mr. Box in a minute. But boy, this looks solid. Don't see any wooden timber support props yet. But see what it looks like down there. I got some better light on the subject. A little bit foggy here, but these mines go back to roughly circa 1910. It's hard to say how long these were in service. Maybe 10 years, 5 years. Just really hard to say. But anyway, we'll try to push on through the water. Already wet anyway, so why not? Definitely got some mud on the bottom right here. I got worked out at it right there. Doesn't look like it goes anywhere, maybe. Small one. Damn, fixing to get wet. Yeah, man. Oh, got some bats right there. The boys. All right. See if we can get on there. It looks like there's some dry land up there, but pretty much, I mean, for the most part, solid top cover. Haven't seen one timber support. Probably didn't need them in here. But anyway, we'll just head on up there where that island is up there. Uh-oh. I just scared a bat. You see they got that blocked up right there. Yeah. Man, this is one nasty mine. until they work the coal in here, man. But really not really any information, scan information on these drift mines, but just where we were able to locate them and their rough dates of operation. But pretty interesting. You can smell some sulfur, that's for sure. Anyway, it's Mr. Box up there. Get up there in a second. Okay, so Mr. Box is up there, and you can see the roof is getting smaller, coal seam. So he's going to proceed on. He thinks it may be collapsed further out. I just do not feel like going through that. All that junk. He said there's nothing really noticeable, and there's no wooden timber supports, no rail sections. So, you know, this is the clean mine, man. But over 100 years old, oh, there goes that bat. But, you know, we get out of here, there's several more to check. So, you know, in this series. So, I'm just going to wait on him. He said, wait for a few minutes. And then we'll just turn around and head on back and go check out those other mines. That's what it looks like. Kind of foggy. All this rain and everything. But that's what it looks like back towards the opening. All right, Mr. Box proceeded on up quite a ways. He said it just keeps going, but the headroom is real, you know, just real low, as you can see. He said it stays like this. So that's I'm not into doing that today. So got about 6 feet, 7 feet of headroom. Some places 8, heading back towards the opening. But we got a few more to check out. But man, this is one muddy mine.
Yeah.
From all these underground aquifers. So, shit, even wearing boots right there. Look at that, man. Just, wow, nasty. All right, we'll see about getting on up out of here. All right, I just got out. Mr. Box got out. You know, nothing too spectacular. The haulage way, for the most part, was impressive, but there are a couple more, several more we're going to try to check out. We don't know if they're going to be open, but this is probably one of the most impressive overhangs for a drift mine I've ever seen. So, all right, and we're going to be taking off to the right here in a few minutes. Okay, so we checked out a couple other mines. They were just completely collapsed. Man, not even worth even videoing or anything. Just the top cover just come down right on top of the mine. So we're going to go ahead and make our way on out along this tramway line and head back to another service road to make our way out of here to get back to the vehicle. But anyway, irregardless of the rain, this is a beautiful, beautiful area. It's a shame. This could be a hiking trail. Of course, we're pretty far off the beaten path here, but it is really quite scenic. So, all right, and we'll go ahead and sign off. Good little field trip.